killed that. Yeah. All right. Anyways, we're back, guys. Have the lovely Lo with me.
Look at you. Got champagne pouring. High enough. Look at you.
I'm eyes having a barely great time, open. Guys.
I see already. We ain't even started.
I'm having a great time already. So I have topics, but I do want to take a moment to just talk about how I'm so blessed to be a Black woman. You know how beautiful I am, guys? This is wild. This is crazy.
Guest starring her ego.
Shout out to my mom for making me this beautiful. You know, you did that, girl. You did that. Anywho. So I know you probably don't know. I don't even know why I said you know. Have you been following the Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion shenanigans?
I skimmed over it.
You skimmed?
Yeah, I skimmed. And the judge refused to. So we getting so many stories now. When it first happened, I was like, "Fuck it, he shot her."
Yeah, for sure. I was like, "That's so messed up."
I was like, "Damn, he shot her." Not even. I mean, they just came out and got ahead of it so much so that, and then you think about all the shit that's in your foot and getting shot in the foot and nothing, you know what I mean? Then we all turn to CSI fucking
exactly. Then we're all like Googling stuff and
looking up feet
like we got any
shit.
sense. We don't know what the heck we were Googling.
And then slowly but surely, I was like, I
feel like people are starting to have that thought, like, what if she's lying?
Because if you got gunpowder residue, if you shot a motherfucker, there's gunpowder residue. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah, for sure. And for sure. Even if you're next to someone who shot a gun, you'll have some of it on you.
So everybody in that car should have some kind of, here I am, CSI.
Yep, exactly.
But if somebody's been shot, how the fuck you get to go home that night if somebody's
I think that's the craziest part is that they let everybody go home.
You know, because
of status, in my opinion. It had to be because of that. What other reason would there be?
They niggas, though. They don't give a fuck about status.
Did you see the helicopter video and everything?
When she was walking down the street with I seen the whole thing.
I'm like, that shit's wild. It's a sad thing because like me and my close friend were talking about it the other day, and I was just like, he's like, so what you gonna do if it comes out that he didn't shoot her? I'm like, bro, she literally said he shot her. Yeah. Like I'm sorry, I just don't feel like she would be like, no, my best friend shot me, but I'm gonna say Tory did it. Like that would be weird. She would just say her best friend did it, even if they were scrapping that night over whatever they were scrapping about.
She was like, fuck that, that nigga Tory shot me.
Like what? Like, and at first she wasn't trying to say who did shoot her. Remember, she was trying to.
Why did you think though? She wasn't trying to say nothing at first. You think she was waiting on like, if y'all give me $1 million to me, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up. Or
I think she waited because, and I don't even think it was that, because the thing is, it was already all over the news at that point. So everybody was already like, what happened? I think truly, and this is just me, I feel like when you're raised a certain way, you're raised not to say shit. You don't tell the cops what happened. That's not how some of us were raised.
Yeah, because I wasn't telling police shit, but I mean, this ain't.
But I also have cousins who would have handled that.
Yeah. And so I'm on the fence. I don't know what happened.
I don't either, but I think it's so weird that one story is I shot her and the other person's like, I did not shoot her. Like, what? These are two totally different answers here.
Did you hear the police report that he was like, dance bitch?
Yeah, he said dance bitch and shot at her feet. And I'm like, bro, why is that what leaked? Out of everything that could have leaked, that's what we got.
And we shouldn't be laughing at somebody who got shot.
It's not funny. It's just like, what the hell? And I saw Meg tweeting about it, like, I have to relive this shit. And I'm like, that's so sad. I could only imagine her being like, okay, I'm done with that. I'm graduated school, keep it pushing. And then she has to keep talking about it.
She cannot fucking show up at court and it's over with.
I mean, nah, that nigga he needs to get deported at least.
But did he, you mean up the street?
No, he's from Canada. He got
the fucking street.
Yeah, got to go.
Gotta go back across
At least don't come over here, my nigga. Something. I got to do something.
But I think he got dual citizenship. I think he was born out here and then moved over there.
Nah, I don't think he was born. We have to Google the schematics of it.
If they're trying to give him 22 years.
If you shooting at someone's feet saying dance bitch, you kind of deserve 22 years. I'm just going to be real. I'm not, once again, allegedly. I don't know. Right? None of us know. None of us were there. Allegedly.
It's not.
I just don't believe somebody would lie about that. I know there are dirty people. I mean, look at Jussie Smollett.
Juicy Smoke, yeah. Fuck that nigga.
He said that he got beat up And
I knew that
come
was
to find out that didn't happen.
Listen.
And now the Dave Chappelle skit, we all watch it and we're like, nah, Dave wasn't lying. We were quiet for a reason because we knew that didn't happen.
Listen, and we'll get back to Megan, but if you know people, if you ever been anywhere near Chicago, 2-3 in the morning, you ain't never that hungry to go outside in Chicago. In the dead of winter.
My best friend got shot at a party in Chicago. The bullet was not intended for him. He just was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm talking about the cold.
I'm talking about the cold and the violence.
Not even the niggas.
No, I'm talking about the niggas and the cold.
I'm talking about 30 degrees below zero.
Nah, I'm not. Listen, I'm not going outside for anything. We have DoorDash, my nigga.
It was snow on the ground. This whole shit was a facade.
You went outside and you just happened to be
for a sandwich. Right. Two buff ass niggas just waiting in the snow to rob somebody.
Beat your ass and be homophobic.
Yeah.
Sir, and then it comes out they had some sexual relation. I was like, oh,
they was one of our buddies.
Jesse, no, they weren't just working out.
Oh, they was working out. They was working it out.
I was like, oh, Jesse, you done. Oh Lord, you done really effed up now, buddy.
His dumb ass. I don't wish jail on nobody except rapists and fucking pedophiles.
I don't wish jail on them.
A lying ass motherfucker like that definitely need to be made example
that
of.
That shit was crazy.
Because people play with the police. You can't be doing that shit, man.
But I hope that this is the thing that I always go with. Like, unfortunately, the Caucasity people do play with the police and they don't have any issues.
Here's the difference, though. White people are the police work for them. That's their whole fucking.
No, I feel that. 110%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their approach to policing. Yeah. Our approach isn't like that to policing. We told to stay the fuck out their way.
Which goes back to Meg not saying who shot her originally. But we're not taught that. That's not what we know.
But
you don't.
If she don't say nothing, how do they resolve it without her saying anything?
It took for her to actually say something, but it took her almost a month after the incident to finally say, no, he shot me, bro. Like, we're not gonna sit here and act like he did not shoot me.
That's crazy shit.
It took her almost a month to come out and finally say he shot me.
But I mean, he dipped down for what, about 3 or 4 months. He's the scum of the earth.
Oh yeah.
And the internet got goldfish memory. They forgot. The nigga dropped a few hits.
Yeah,
just dropped
a
banger album.
For sure. And honestly, I'm gonna be real. If it does come out for whatever reason that like Meg is lying about it or whatever, it's gonna be the same thing. She gonna duck for a couple months and she gonna be able to come right back out with another twerk
song.
And we gonna get right back to it. So it's both ways. It's unfortunate because it's like, what a waste of tax dollars, what a waste of time, and what a waste of all of it. But you know,
niggas got that money, they can pay for it. It's a spectacle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate. But I don't know. I got to see it because
I wish we could see
the transcript.
Yeah, I just want to know some more details because I'm like, if this nigga was really just out there dance, bitch, like, bro, what?
I'll put that on the t-shirt.
No, Jesus, forgive him. He doesn't mean that.
How crazy is that? Then yeah, I don't know. I just saw it and I skimmed through it. I just fell out of love with it. Yeah, it just took too long for me. So he's had some outbursts in the court, yelling and screaming some other shit. Yeah.
I mean, but that's little man syndrome, right? Tory is 5'4".
No way. I know he's little.
So the story that originally came out when this all was like, that Meg was beating his ass and he didn't know what to do but pull his gun out. That was kind of like what Twitter kind of took from the assumption before Meg came out and said he shot me, right? They were like, they must have gotten to an issue. And Meg is 5'9", 5'10", and this man's 5'4".
He's not 5'4". Is he 5'4"?
Let me Google.
Nothing against my brothers that are vertically challenged.
I'm gonna tell you something against it. We don't like y'all normally for the most part. It's kind of hard.
Stop it.
It's the truth. Oh look, someone else Googles this.
Tory Lanez height.
He is 5'3". I gave him an inch.
No. I gotta look.
He is 5'3".
I'm damn near a foot taller than this dude. Oh,
it said, according to LA Sheriff Office web, when they booked him, he is 5 feet 3 inches. Damn. So could you imagine a 6'10" woman?
But they sitting down, so that may be the same. I don't know.
I don't know, but that was the original story. Twitter was like trying to make its own, like, whatever. It was like Meg must have been beating his ass and he was scared for his life and didn't know what to do but shoot. And I was like, that's a big size difference. I'd be kind of scared too. Then come out and say that, please.
No, but she would have been shot in the car while they was fighting. I thought she was out running or some shit.
I don't know the details. We all wish we knew.
Yeah, I'm over this shit. I just wish it never happened.
Yeah, it's bad.
I mean, it wasn't life threatening or life altering. Physically, I don't know what she's going through in her head.
I mean, I know she had to do a bunch of surgery and shit, actually. I mean, I'm just saying. Getting shot in your foot?
She didn't do no motherfucking surgery.
Your foot?
It got more muscle.
What do you, like, could you imagine if you're, like, dating some girl and you're like, ooh, your feet, and then it's, like, a bullet hole through your foot? Like,
it's not a bullet hole. It was just fragments. And
are we sure?
Yeah, her feet's okay.
How sure?
She was twerking and squatting on that motherfucker. Not
okay, we're done. We're done.
Not too much later, she was on that motherfucker getting
But if that's
it.
how you make your bread and butter.
If you got a hole... Your feet ain't gonna do certain shit if you got torn ligaments. I don't give a fuck how you make your money.
My thing is like,
the shit ain't gonna bend a certain way. Your muscles gonna pop. I mean,
I just couldn't imagine some small ass nigga saying shoot like dance bitch and shooting at my feet.
I just hope he didn't really say that.
But it said he did.
Yeah, but who we gonna believe?
I'm gonna believe what the yeah, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna believe that. I can't trust. Lord forgive me. I don't trust niggas, man.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to take your card. Man.
I don't trust the.
You over here not trusting niggas.
A nigga who would shoot at your feet.
He ain't shooting in the chest.
Oh my lord! Why would you do that?
That's right. He ain't want. I think if he did it, it was probably just a scare, maybe, and it probably fragmented or ricocheted, and he was like, "Oh shit, I was just on here drunk bullshit, and I wasn't." You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but why didn't the friend get out too? Wasn't her best friend in the car with her?
Yeah, her and the best friend apparently were fighting before because they realized they both were hooking up with Tori.
Tori was hitting everything in the car except the bodyguard.
I can't imagine having a 5'3" man climb on top of me. Like, he would have to climb.
Stop it.
I'm 5'4". If I'm taller than you, that's fucking wild.
A 1 inch climb, like he had to. This is a climb. You mean lean forward a little bit? He
would have to get on his tippy toes at least.
No,
I'm not dating somebody. I'm not dating somebody who needs to get on their tippy toes. I have standards, and I got way too much booty to have to settle. That's crazy.
Stop it.
On some tippy toes.
You would have been fine.
So you remember that the Zach dude who beat up the girlfriend on the camera we talked about a couple weeks ago? Yeah. So he got arrested.
Thank you.
And his interrogation leaked.
Oh my God.
This man said that his girlfriend set him up. I was like, yeah.
Set him up to do what?
To beat her ass like that. And I'm like, how would someone set themselves up to get their ass beat like that?
Destroy and get furniture and shit tossed on.
I was like, yeah, she set up the cameras for sure.
She set up the ring.
She made sure that it was recorded. But he was trying to be like, she set me up because I told her I didn't want to leave her. I'm like, you can't set up that kind of ass whooping.
And she's not physically strong enough to keep you if you want to go. You could have just like he's saying that shit like nobody saw the video.
This shit is hilarious. Like, it's not funny, but it's funny he thought that was gonna be like a defense. She set me up. We're like, bro, listen, we all saw this.
Yeah, you set her up for a motherfucker.
You almost killed her. Yeah. You should be happy that she's, good.
Are they saying what he's getting? He going?
They gonna charge him. They didn't. He's got to be charged. Yeah, he's got to be charged. You can't be. You can't be beating girls behinds like that. That's not gonna get it.
That's a savage street beating.
That's the way you beat someone when they owe you some money.
Yeah, that's a nigga. What nigga?
And they're like, I'm not gonna give you the money. And you like, it's got to be done then.
I don't think it happens like that in the streets. Well, this has got to be done then. So,
this has got to be done. So I imagine myself more of like a Russian mobster.
No,
because I would be a little classier about it. No. Like, we must finish this, and I'm like, scoop his eyeballs out with a spoon, like a gangster like that. You know what I mean? Like, but still very clean, like nice white fur. When I say it,
have you seen Russia? There's nothing nice, clean, white outside of the movies. That shit is the hood.
No, I don't mean in actual Russia. I mean like in New York when they first came.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Right. The clean kind of side, The
USSR.
Yeah, okay. Right. You know how they got down. I watch a lot of drug cartel kind of documentaries. Oh, okay. I know way more than I probably do need to know.
That's just TV. Don't try to apply that.
No, I'm definitely not trying to apply it. First of all, I don't have the cojones for that. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay, good. I would probably snitch on myself.
Yeah, we ain't got time to be telling. And you can't be on the podcast talking about you gonna tell on people.
No, I tell myself. I'm like, I did it.
Hang around me if you tell. So even if you tell on yourself, you got to. Yeah.
I'll tell myself. I'm like, officer, please. I was just trying to make this money. You stopping my flow, my nigga.
Yeah, you going to jail.
So that video I sent you the other day of that Baltimore dude who killed. Did you see that?
I saw it once. That shit is. It's so much, you know, like at face value, just as a man.
It really
with
ties
kids.
back to when we were talking about the mental health, ignoring the mental health.
And he explained it the best way he could.
Yeah, he did. I mean, it was still wild. It was still, it was wild. It was wild that he even went on Facebook Live. So, just so everyone knows what we're talking about. A Baltimore man shot and killed his ex-pregnant girlfriend.
Right.
And then he had his 2 children in the vehicle. And he went ahead and he drove to their mother, his ex-wife's house, and killed her. And then he killed himself and left the kids in the car by themselves. They didn't see any of the shooting supposedly, but you know, clearly they don't have any parents now.
Right.
This happened in Baltimore. It was crazy. Like, and he went on Facebook Live and he, like you said, explained it the best he could. He said he was battling with depression and that his ex-wife was trying to keep his kids away and said he molested them, et cetera, et cetera. And then his new girlfriend was trying to keep the new baby away, and I guess he just reached his breaking point.
And I'm thinking, if she's saying he molesting the kids, why the fuck they with him in the car?
Wild. That's the part that I'm like, then why do you have the kids?
Yeah. So and then and sometimes it's not even the actual court. She could just be fucking him up in the court of public opinion.
By
in
all
the neighborhoods,
means.
You know what I mean?
By all means.
And we don't know if he did or didn't. But.
And the thing is like, I think we all know that like custody battles get nasty.
Yeah.
They get nasty. People are wild when it comes to their children.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
No.
And I'm not the best mental health like understander because I don't want nothing bad to happen to my kid.
Yeah, for sure.
And that'll be the only thing I'm thinking about because I feel like this is such a selfish act.
Yeah, because now your kids are in the system, unfortunately.
And the new baby that you didn't even get to have, who knows? He could have just killed our next president. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or whomever.
Or just the fact that you killed your own kid. Like, that's just wild.
What the fuck is wrong with
Aside from all that, that's wild. It's definitely one of those things where it's like, I know a lot of people were posting like, this is just disgusting. This is wild. This dude is trash. And I get that. And I do know a little bit more of mental health. I struggle with some stuff like depression and anxiety and things like that. But like, I think it really just lets us know that like men don't feel like they have anyone to talk to when shit's going left.
No way out.
Like there's no way out but to take everybody out. And that's just bananas to think that he thought that was the only way to remedy his situation. Like, that's the option. Like what?
And then they take your own life.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to be in a place. Like, I don't think I've ever did any self-inflicting damage to myself. Like, I don't think I've ever. I don't get it. So I'm so foreign. I just love myself.
You got. I'm just like, I'm the best thing that's ever happened to this world. Yeah. So how dare I do that? Like, I get that. I mean, I think some people can maybe even see into being so low that way, but like, I think what's wild, at least as a parent, is like, you left your kids by themselves out here in this world. That's wild to me. Like, aside from killing himself and like, you just gonna leave your babies out here in this crazy world by themselves, knowing that their daddy killed their mom? Like, do you know what your kids gonna have to go through, bro? That's so fudged.
I just hope they got a good support system, like,
because that's messed up. Yeah, that's the part that that's the part that I'm like, bro, if you want to kill yourself, I mean, you know, do what you got to do. I'm not opposing to that. Like, I think that if you need help, you should seek the help you need, whatever, you know, hotlines there are and stuff. But like, for you to take your kids out is crazy. Like, to leave your kids out in this world without their mom or their dad.
In your mind, at what point? You know what I mean?
Do you know you need to get help? Like, when certain thoughts start crossing your mind, like, I feel bad that he didn't feel like him wanting to kill these women were signs that he needed to reach out for some help.
I think I can't imagine. I would never do it. I can't even put myself in that space. But just watching him do this confessional or whatever it was, or his
explaining what
visual
happened.
manifesto, I guess, before he goes, and you know, because he was like, anyway, I just shot my ex-girlfriend in the head, and it was like I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
It was like a movie or something.
Yeah, he literally said it. That's exactly what he said. He said it was like a movie. And he was like, you know, stuff that... And then one of his friends popped on, and he goes, "What's up, Oliver? You know what's been going on."
So did he pop up?
His friend popped up on his IG live, on his Facebook live, and like commented and was probably like, "Hey, what's up?" or whatever. And he was like, "Oliver, you've been knowing what's going on. Like you seem conscious and aware of enough what's going on where you know what you're doing." So I'm just like, that's wild. And you killed one lady and then drove with your kids in the car to the next place to kill their mom. Like, that's wild.
And they don't even... I don't know how much of it that they're aware of. I mean,
they said that the kids didn't see any of the shootings, but that doesn't mean they weren't in the car and was like, something's so off. Oh, my God. Something's so off. What are we doing?
Yeah, my heart goes out to that family. I hope those kids get the help they need and they grow up getting the support they need and they can work through it, because they're definitely going to need therapy, because the next few years, I mean, they're going to have to move from Baltimore immediately. And this story is going to follow them until they get old. They're
until they get older, hear about it. For sure. And even then, people are still going to probably...
Every now and then, they're going to pop up.
People going to probably know, like, this is the people. Like, that's crazy. That was wild. It was absolutely bananas. Yeah, that's pretty much all the social media nonsense, aside from the Larry Hoover.
Oh, so that was kind of the verses that everybody wanted to see. Drake and
Kanye.
You know, I saw bits and pieces of it. I'm just too busy to sit through that whole shit.
Well, I watched it live on my Amazon Prime because I paid extra money to have it, because I'm like, make it rain entertainment in my house.
And how
while you out there catching that money, I'm out here spending that money.
Hey, was she spending with me?
No. Anyhow, it was cool.
I heard it started late.
It's always gonna start late. You got Drake and Kanye. What you think was about to happen? Yeah, come on. It was cool. I'm not opposed to it. I wasn't mad at it. I felt like Drake could have had some better songs. I feel like whoever pulled his selection of songs didn't pull some of the better of the songs. Hits, yeah. Like, I was like, what? And then
Kanye showed his ass.
Kanye was singing all his fire, and I was like, so what was this about?
You know, the Larry Hoover thing. So he's a Chicago native, so it probably hits more close to home for Kanye than Drake.
Better songs. There are people, like, it's so epic that they put their differences aside to do this. I'm gonna need you to pull some better songs. I don't care about all that. You gotta do better.
Did he do his new shit?
Not really.
Well, he probably did, but he threw a stick.
I don't know. It could have been better.
Nasty heifer.
Oh my gosh. I mean, a substitute teacher is fine. You're not really a teacher.
But it's Florida.
We going back to this.
We have to vote Florida off.
We've been trying to get a petition going.
These motherfuckers will not leave the country.
They're a nuisance.
What is it with Florida?
You know what? I feel like the South kind of has it.
No.
But Florida just takes it to a different level.
Florida is like...
Share with us the story, shall you? Give the people background here.
All right. Substitute teacher Florida arrested after video leaks of teen boys allegedly running a train.
I mean,
20-year-old.
Oh, she's 20. She's a young one too.
Let me tell you something.
She's a young one.
Young teachers should not be around.
You shouldn't be able to be a teacher under like 25, I feel like.
No, you shouldn't be in high school under 25.
Yeah, because you're close to the kid's age.
We had a substitute teacher in my school. Young guy, and we hated his guts. Because I already knew what the fuck it was. Homeroom, all the girls in there that we chasing.
Yep.
And he was, he looked like he went to our school.
Yeah, he was young. 20, so you're 20 hanging out with how old are these kids? 17. These kids are only a couple years above you.
Technically, in your peer group, because say you went to that high school.
Yep.
And you graduated at 18.
And now you're a substitute teacher there? 2 years.
Yeah, your freshmen are now juniors. And
you're like, been peeping you for a minute, actually, homie. Been waiting since you got a little bit older, sugar. You look like you ready.
Why don't you come to home and get some of this cooking? Let me see how young these boys are.
Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. Like... That happens so much in our community, and I've always been shocked. Like, are there really grown women hooking up with these younger
And
boys.
see how in this range though, at 20.
At 20, you could really date as low as what, like maybe 15. That's only a 5-year gap.
I beat your motherfucking ass.
That's crazy.
At 20.
That's still your peer group, is what I'm saying though.
At 16. That's probably your peer group. Like if you graduated
16 to 20, okay, still that's still quite young.
Yeah, but once you cross 18, you grown.
Oh no, after you cross 18, this gun, what you say, the gun's for motherfuckers?
Yeah,
you fall under that caliber at that point.
Damn.
That's crazy. A train?
Florida, I'm gonna need.
We didn't just one girl? Like you didn't just hook up with one dude? You a train?
Boys are at that age.
Ew.
That's not. It just God. It says more about her.
She clearly has some issues.
When she 20, these niggas probably jocks. So they probably buff young niggas, probably about 16,
Listen,
17.
I have to, you know what? I get it. I do. Have you ever been on TikTok? It's hard to tell a little boy's age on there.
See, now if a man say that, we a scum of the earth.
No, it's hard to tell how old girls are now. I did not look like that at 14. I was not that hot at 14. I had braces and I had this weird haircut.
But there were some 14-year-old girls.
But the 14-year-old girls now, they look like Kylie Jenner.
Because that's what they watching.
They have these lips and these tits and these curves. Did you already get a BBL? How? Who's paying for this shit?
They got tattoos now and everything.
Yes,
These young motherfuckers doing everything.
It's hard to not, like, I understand why guys would be like, I really didn't know she was 16. But like, she looks like she's 22. I agree. I get it.
Good enough defense, though.
No, it's not. You better ask for an ID.
Your ass going to jail.
You better ask for an ID, sir. And take a picture of it. Let that be your evidence. She showed me this ID. I thought this is how old she was. Sorry.
Even if a girl produces a fake ID and gets in the club and hooks up with a guy and he later finds out, his ass going to jail.
No, you not. You have to. If you have proof that you didn't know,
it don't matter.
What?
She can be in all the adult shit.
Nah, that's wild. We would have to get an attorney on that one, boo.
You get your attorney?
We would, because that's crazy. That's wild. Regardless, a train?
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's disgusting.
Girl, you can't find a 20-year-old man?
Listen,
20-year-old men are just as easy as 16-year-old boys. So what's the problem?
It ain't even about, I don't even think it's about her finding a man. Because, I mean, she didn't look bad. And she probably cleans up well. So it probably ain't hard. Here's the thing. Pussy is one of the easiest things you can give away. So it ain't like she can't get no dude. I think she got a thing for these young motherfuckers.
Man,
she got a thing. Maybe it's a control thing. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's
you don't know if it's the muscles. You know, young guys just are different.
What if it's a bunch of nerd ass geek niggas that was running the train? Motherfucking science majors, debate teams in the Glee Club and all. What if? Because we automatically go to the jocks. What if the nerds was in there going ham?
So my high school, Clarksburg High School, had a scandal when they first opened where one of the star basketball players were hooking up with the teachers.
Churza, plural?
I believe it was 2 teachers they said that he was hooking up with.
Damn.
I may or may not be wrong. But regardless, it was a big thing when the school first opened. And he was a basketball star. He was a jock. That's why he was hooking up, because he wasn't passing his classes, but he needed to make sure he passed some classes.
Yeah, so he had to do what it took.
So he had to do it. And these were the most non-attractive teachers. I'm like, they weren't even young. They were the older teachers. So
let me let you in on the secret.
Guys don't care.
When you that early and you start fucking that early, it ain't even about the image. It's about the feeling and the end result.
Ew.
This is where guys tell some of their most terrible sex stories. Like when they first start now, because we don't know how I feel on y'all. Y'all don't know how I feel on us. But once we get it.
Oh, that's so nasty.
And then if he can get ahead doing that.
Well, he got ahead until he got caught. They both got caught. She got fired. It was a big story in our town. She got fired. She got charged with like statutory rape or some shit.
That's it?
I think that's all they gave her. Because he was 16, so he was of age of consent, and he stated that he consented. He said that. But anyway, she ended up getting
16 is the age of consent in Maryland?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
16 is the age of consent.
Oh yeah, you can get emancipated at 16.
So that's your age of consent. Obviously you still have the 18. That's why it's statutory rape. But she didn't get charged with anything heavier than that, and she clearly lost her job. So her bachelor's degree went to shit. So $60,000 of student loans is just a waste of time.
Paperweight.
Yep, exactly.
Because
so,
you want to be a whore.
Because you want to be fucking. Listen, you're Caucasian old head ass want to be out here effing the star black.
Can you some of that basketball? Disgusting.
Trying to live your nasty, freaky jungle fever dreams.
Nasty. She need her ass whipped. Oh my God.
I think it's wild that women do that though.
It happens.
And it happens a lot. And guys, little boys don't realize it's rape. Y'all think, oh, I just got some fire pussy, blah blah blah. That's rape.
Every boy, every man can tell you a story about.
I know, and it's terrifying.
And it's crazy because it's supposed to be like a rite of passage for us. So it's supposed to be presented. You know what I mean? But on the other hand,
it's statutory rape.
It's not even statutory rape. It's molestation.
It's always like an auntie. Y'all be telling me y'all aunties do this. I'm like, whoa.
Listen, I've had one of my mom's friends say some of the "you grown up now" though shit to me. I was like, ugh.
Like, lady used to change my diaper. What are you doing? Why?
That's the thing. Like, you never know. When you're around adults, you never know who's looking at you, how they look. Like when you hear motherfuckers.
As a woman, you do. I can tell you some of my mom's boyfriend's friends who I know for a fact were waiting until I got a certain age. I can feel it in my body. There was a couple of my mom's boyfriend's friends.
So did they ever make any advances or anything?
No, because I came back pregnant. So they couldn't say anything to me. But then after I had Layla, they were like, oh, I see your figure bouncing back. Like, nigga, that's weird. Don't say shit like that. Oh, Key, you didn't lose your curvy shape, sir. Fuck you with your weird pedophile ass.
How old were you?
21, 22.
I'm grown.
That's disgusting. I used to call you uncle. That's weird. Stop being weird.
You know what though?
Oh, we ain't blood now.
They need their ass whooped.
That's disgusting.
They need their ass whooped. I'm saying you're an adult, but if this person was presented to you in such a way.
But that's how a lot of the boys lose their virginity, because it's, oh, your auntie Monique or your auntie. Or that
motherfucking babysitter.
Your babysitter so and so. Like, that's disgusting. You used to watch this child.
And so you go out into the community with that energy, and it fucks the whole community up.
Everything.
You got, I don't want to say it, you got young guys who have been trained to do things sexually via older women.
Yep.
And now they're out.
Yep. They sure are. They're out in the wild with the rest of us.
Victims.
Who needed help, and now they're just repeating what they've kind of been taught.
Now Freaky Friday and Hot and Go Get It is a whole different vibe. It ain't no more dancing in the pants, because Stefan lost his virginity at 13 to Auntie, who's 42. Had him doing all.
And now he out here convincing the 14-year-old girls how to suck dick properly. Like, hold on now, Sugarfoot. I wasn't gonna
go that far.
I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. You know I will.
But you know,
that's exactly what it is. And then you got all these hot body girls out here doing hot body shit. Then we all like, why is there so much teenage pregnancy? Because 42-year-old auntie out here showing niggas how to do things.
She tipped the first domino, and
it's nasty.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. And guys you get blamed the most for being. You disgusting pervert. And you nasty,
you're pervert for sure. You're a pervert,
but you were sexually
assaulted
as a child.
But our culture has taught boys, if you get pussy, you're a hero. It doesn't matter where the pussy comes from, and that's the sad part. That's what really started this. Because if boys were taught, if anyone touches you, you come, like girls are taught, if anyone touches you, you come tell me.
Well, that's what we teach.
If boys were taught that same thing, then we wouldn't have that.
Here's the thing. Who's teaching? Women are telling these things. So when you're young, we trust women the most because they've been caring for us the most. So if the same person,
I tell you now, I'm going to teach my son, if someone touches your pee-pee,
oh yeah,
you better come get me. Because if you don't come get me, I'm going to beat your ass if I find out. Come get me.
After you help me bury this.
Right, after we get rid of this body, we make it look like a really good accident. I need you to know you'll get your ass whooped.
But that makes.
But that's where I'm saying, like, our culture is weird.
And here's the thing. I don't know if other cultures do it because we don't have insight. I only know black culture.
I do only know black culture. You're completely right.
But you've seen these, I won't say backwood kind of, and everybody looks alike. And everybody's kind of So you don't know what other communities do and how they, you know what I mean? But as for our community,
I mean, we do have a little bit of insight. We know that like the white community has a lot of pedophilia going on, and
especially in the church.
Especially in the church.
So,
especially in the church. And I'm gonna be real. Rich white people don't like poor white people, and they definitely treat them different.
Yeah, they don't treat them like niggas.
That Jeffrey Epstein thing definitely shed some light on it for me.
Shit, you know, he made motherfuckers leave the country because of the wild shit.
The fact that he had all these young girls circulating and they were doing it for money. What prostitution at a young age? Like we do know how white people. I mean, I know you can go to Scottsdale and you can learn a little bit of how the white culture is.
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
a few shots they'll tell you.
They'll tell you. They will lay it all out.
Yeah, right out for you.
They're like, well, and listen, they be telling you how to get tax breaks too. I'm like, you can write that off, Ted. Oh yeah, if you write it off, I got myself a Jaguar under my business. Right.
Yeah, don't forget
Swear
that.
to God.
Give you the best tax tips
like, you
up.
are such a beautiful black woman. Oh.
I can save
Ted,
you.
if you don't back the fuck up.
Ted trying
now tell me who your tax guy is. Yeah. You say you'll pay for it? Oh, say less, Ted.
Yeah, Ted.
You want to do Maple and Ash on Thursday? I can fit you in.
Yeah, Ted in there trying to break you off.
Ted, it's so funny to me that white men are so attracted to me. I think it's the weirdest thing.
No, why? You know, I tell you all the time, the two most powerful people on this planet is a white man and a black woman.
I know, but it's weird.
They fetishize.
They love it.
Yeah.
And it's weird.
Why do you think it's weird that what motherfuckers?
No, I'm not. Listen.
Let's
calm down. You know.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Just saying in general, like, why do you think?
I think it's strange just because I feel like most of these white men are married to white women.
Right. That's the image.
So that's your image. But I guess I'm shocked at the lack of devotion to the image. Maybe that's what I'm shocked at.
No. See, here's the thing. Because he can like you all he fucking want, and he can fetishize and fantasize. She gonna get everything when he go.
Oh no, for sure.
You're a guilty pleasure.
Oh yeah.
And so,
but I think what's wild is all the sugar daddies I had never tapped. There was no tappage. There was no touching. You didn't get. I kiss you on your cheek. That's all you're gonna get, baby.
Yeah,
so for a white man to pay, like for a man, period, to be paying for just to hang out with me is like weird.
No, because guys are different, and so sometimes you just want to vibe. And if it's business,
and maybe that's why I don't understand.
And if it's just business, and you getting paid, we know what we here for, and it ain't no extra shit going on.
You don't want you. I would hate. This is just me. If I was a man, I'm not giving no girl $1,500 and taking her out for dinner for $600, and you not gonna give me some pussy.
Hey, but it's probably somebody he gonna go give a hot $100 to and get that pussy. He may hang with you. Listen, see,
any pussy that costs $100 does not sound safe.
Listen,
it doesn't sound safe.
Any pussy you gotta pay for, period.
Well, I guess that's true too.
Because it's for sale.
Yep, that's for sure.
Like, you see motherfuckers in the supermarket buying all kinds of shit, plucking it and playing with it. It's the same thing with the coochie. It's the same. It's gonna be the same thing.
Lonnie, go away.
I'm just telling you. Anything you got,
You're so annoying.
You don't know. You know how she look on the outside, but you don't know. You know. If she taking whole baths in the sink.
I could never imagine paying for dick. Do you know that that's like weird to even think that? What? But there are women who do, and I know that. I have a friend who's a sugar baby. He has 3 sugar mamas. One pays for his apartment, one pays for his car note, and one gives him just his spending money. And he doesn't work.
Right. So
I know, but I couldn't imagine spending money.
But see, they have disposable income. These bitches ain't going poor paying for this nigga. And the shit he like, yeah, these bitches paying my car. They don't give a fuck about that little $500-$600, $800-$900. Don't fuck about that shit.
You don't fuck about your Audi.
Man, fuck out of here.
I'm a Rolls Royce, bitch. Fuck you.
This dumb shit. This what it take to keep your head in between my legs on Wednesdays and whatever.
At 3:00 on Tuesdays. That's fine. I can squeeze you in.
Cool. She ain't got to go run nowhere and find it. She like it enough
it's just
to pay
convenience.
for it. It's right there. When you live in life and you're an adult and you ain't got time for this bullshit and you just need to pencil you in some ding-a-ling. She like, look.
Bruh.
All right, Chauncey.
I couldn't imagine being rich enough that I just need to pencil it in.
Oh, it's out there. I'm trying to get rich enough. I'm trying to get rich enough. That don't mean I want to pencil it in, but I want to be rich enough to be like, you know what, I could have me a little if I need it.
You know, if I wanted. She said she didn't want to suck my dick no more. So this is actually a benefit for her more than me.
hey, listen, baby, you ain't got to do no more head. You ain't got to do the head.
I figured out a way to make this happen. If you sign on this dotted line right here, baby, don't you worry.
Why don't you get you a reoccurring spa?
I'm fucking dead.
Spa appointment.
Every Tuesday at 2:30 to 4:30, sugar. You can get whatever you like.
There you go, and I'm going right there. But when you moving and you shaking and you not in no relationship and you ain't looking for nothing and you just need to, scratch an itch every now and then.
I mean, I get that. I feel like we've all been through our
whole phase.
Yeah, our whole phase where we're like, I'm just trying to see what's up, and then I'm trying to see you out.
But when you're older though, it ain't even a whole phase. It's just Tuesday.
Oh God, it's
Tuesday. It's Tuesday. You ain't got no time for this shit. You already when you busy.
When I'm rich like that, I feel like our generation is the generation of this job ain't gonna work me to death, and that's why I. Do you feel that?
Oh my God!
Do you feel
every day? I'm like, y'all ain't gonna kill me in this month. Y'all not killing me. Every day I go into work like shit. This might be the day.
My boss was like, I need you to do this and this today. I was like, this or that. I'm not doing both
this
today.
and
it's not gonna be no and.
It's or.
Hold on now. I asked for an increase and I have not seen it yet. So until I get that increase, don't put and between two tasks. It's or. I'm a or pay grade kind of bitch. You feel me? Like you tripping.
And gonna cost you number 20,000.
I need my pay raise.
Yeah.
Stop playing with me.
But hey, if you got.
But we're such that generation. I like literally look around like during coronavirus, we all were like, we can figure out something else, can't we, guys? Like,
if Corona didn't make you a hustler, you ain't no hustler.
Period.
If you didn't find a way didn't
find some side hustle or some way to make the money still flow through, whatever that hustle is, some bitches chose OnlyFans. Some bitches.
Hey, listen.
I'm not mad. You make your money pimping.
Hey, shit. What you gonna do? OnlyFans is perfect. You in the house, everybody else in the house.
You can't go nowhere.
This is as close to this ass.
Niggas is in the house. Yeah, niggas can't go get no pussy. No. But look what I got right here.
Log in, baby.
It's right here, bro. Like, I know.
Is the closest you gonna get to it.
What? $4.99 a month? You pay more for Netflix.
Get 1,000 of those. Shit,
Lord forgive me.
Shit.
But it's
I
the
wish
truth.
I could have did one.
You're annoying. Coronavirus definitely brought the not.
You got hold and shake it a little bit. So
that's when you know you're too fucking old. Was it gonna have the bam chicka bam 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 bam
live band? Doing all sugar daddy shit.
You doing this in the live band in the back like, oh my God. Do y'all see this?
Is this ass out? How much will you pay for this? Y'all niggas got y'all mask on?
With the pleather couch that peels on the side behind you.
Crack.
They be like, does it smell like ham in here to you too?
I ain't know. Can we change the camera? Shit, I've been trying to get me some change. OnlyFans for women, man. Like, we couldn't, guys. There's nothing sexy about naked niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
actually, you'd be surprised how many guys were making money off OnlyFans. There were a lot of men, but you have to realize what the gay population's like.
Oh yeah.
You got to realize how many.
I don't even be thinking about.
You have to think about that. So that's how gay men love straight guys.
Right. I understand.
So all the straight guys who had their OnlyFans, and I know this just because I know this, and I'm gonna move on from that. But all the gay guys that I know who had OnlyFans, they said their number one way they were making money were gay guys. Damn. Not even the women. They were like, I mean, women come through, don't get me wrong, but asking for exclusives, paying the extra for the extra stuff on the side.
What is that
gay
extra
men.
Stuff on the side?
Like seeing, you want.
Yeah,
I'm like, you
hear about no niggas.
You didn't even like me saying Dick Cannon the other day.
Yeah, I'm cool. So what's the extra stuff on the side for the women? Because I don't want to hear about that.
Like what? Like OnlyFans?
So just naked shit.
Just like yeah. Okay. Extra naked, not stuff that's just on your page. The real freaky stuff. Like you tell me what you want to see type thing. You know.
Oh shit.
So it would be the same thing with the gay guys, right? The gay guys, like the guys that will like tell me what you want to see. So and depending upon how far you would go as a man,
that makes you gay.
That is not. Why do you guys say that? If a man does not touch you, it does not make you gay.
Fuck that. If a gay guy is sexually manipulating you, you gay.
For a stack, call me gay.
If a gay nigga like, yeah, pull it out and shake it. You haven't virtual
You're not going to touch it?
No.
He's not going to touch it, though. We're over the computer.
If you're having virtual sex.
No, like I feel like this is where OnlyFans guys and other guys are different, right? Because OnlyFans guys,
it's a money thing for them.
They listen. He said he want me to videotape myself doing whatever to my pocket pussy from this angle so you can see my cheeks. He's not touching me. It's not gay. I don't give a fuck. Like that's how OnlyFans men think. And I'm sorry.
My soul, I just had to grab it. There's no way you gonna tell me. If a nigga on OnlyFans and then Mr. Brown logs in and he's like, hey, let me see that dingling.
And you like, it's gonna be like, and I remember they told me they would charge their gay clients more. Like if the women were asking for it, be like, okay, it's gonna be $200 for that video, like whatever. Gay guys, it's gonna be $300, and they'd be like, no problem. $300 for a 60-second video, so man. I will send you my cheeks.
So here's the thing, right? So you're a straight guy.
Uh-huh.
And the gay guy is coaching you through whatever sexual thing
he just tells you what he wants to see.
Right, so he can whack off to that joint.
Well, duh.
And you don't think that make you gay?
Why would that make me gay? I'm not touching him.
But I'm just saying, if I'm doing...
Why would that make you gay? You're not touching him. You guys are not experiencing any homosexual intercourse.
He's manipulating himself for a gay person's pleasure.
Bruh, I'm making this motherfucking money.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, but all the OnlyFans men I know were bringing in thousands a week.
But I'm not.
It's about as much as you like to be outside. These niggas like to be inside. Yeah. Do you see?
That's my line.
You feel what I'm saying? And everybody's boundaries different, right?
As soon as a dude pop up, oh, my show's over. I don't know what happened, ladies. I don't know what happened with the reception. I don't know what happened. Soon as I see
you don't understand how hard during coronavirus people were willing to do whatever to make ends meet.
I totally get it.
And I know niggas were like, I'm not technically touching him, so fuck it.
Did they wear masks?
Yeah, some of them did. Some of them don't.
Okay, I can understand.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm cool.
Nope. Listen, money is money.
It's
no different than girls out here doing what girls do. I know you know girls who are out here doing things.
Oh, selling coochie?
Selling coochie.
Coochie been for sale. That's the second oldest
selling coochie
occupation in the book.
Selling coochie. Fucking for a bag. Fucking for bottles. Fucking for tables. Bitches out here fucking for barely anything.
Yeah.
Barely nothing.
But I
just fucking.
When you hit it, bling. So yeah, this is such and such. I like to see you do this. While I lean back and
it wouldn't be like that. It wouldn't be like that. Like,
so is it like you could just be like?
It's like, okay, on your page you post whatever content you want to post on your page, right?
Right. You can't stop nobody from looking at. I'm just talking about once you go.
But your private messages would be like, okay, I charge this amount for private videos, whatever, right? So he'll message me like, I really want a private video. How much would it be to get like a 30-second video? I tell you my price. Okay, cool. And then you have the option, if you're a good person, to be like, what did you want in your video? Or you could just send whatever fucking video you want, and that's what the money exchange is.
Oh, but so if I'm thinking like a motherfucker telling you what to do.
No. So these are private messages. This is depending upon who and how you do your business.
Oh, so it could be anything.
It could be anything. Yeah. So he could be like, oh, I just want to see da. And you don't necessarily know if it's a man or a woman unless you talk to them enough to know that.
If you don't know, you don't know. But if you know.
But why would I need to know?
If you know, you know.
But why would?
Because I got a feeling dudes, yeah, I'm a dude. Do you really want this money? That's probably part of the three. I don't know. Give me.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Money is money.
To an extent.
No, money is money. To an extent. If you're not touching me, and I can make this money.
It's different with women because you guys grow up sharing intimate spaces, so it may not be nothing to you to just pop a titty out. Niggas ain't in the room. Nigga, your ass get big and smacking your ass. Look at your titties. Women do that. Women do that.
We are a lot more loving with each other than men are.
Way more intimate.
Well, if you say
intimate spaces. I don't mean like y'all in here kissing each other on the neck, but
I feel like we are
more touchy.
We are.
And so it's probably not that big of a transition.
It's not.
But we're grown. Don't fucking touch me, you fucking nigga. Get the fuck off me. You naked. Get the fuck out of here. Like it's different. It's different.
Are you fruity? You're like what?
Exactly. Nigga, we gonna ask.
Why is that the conversation for today? Why is that? Why is that? So I saw this video. I'm such a horrible person. I saw this video of Kanye West the other day say that signing Big Sean was the biggest mistake. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was the Drink Champs interview.
Yes.
Yeah, and he was just hanging out with him a couple days before. That was.
Did you see Big Sean get on there today?
No. Drink Champs? Oh, I got to see it. God damn it.
You suck.
Yeah.
I know. I tell you all the cool stuff. You're welcome. What would you do if we didn't have this show?
No,
you just wouldn't know what's going on.
I was probably going to see it in the morning. But I've been busy. I've been Christmas shopping.
So he got on there and he was like, I love Kanye. But like, that was some bullshit. Like, that was fucked up. We didn't need to say that.
Right, because he was just hanging out with him.
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
But everybody know
Kanye a little.
Yeah, so it's like he's drunk.
Even at the Larry Hoover talking about some come back to me, Kimberly. My sister made it a ringtone. Jesus forgive her. She doesn't mean to be an asshole.
That's shit over. Ain't she fucking with that weird goofy comedian?
She's with the weird goofy comedian the day after she filed for her to be able to call herself single. She's like, nigga, we not getting back together. I don't give a fuck what you sing.
Cranking her ass. Damn.
He has a girlfriend now.
Yeah, young girl. I seen her.
He's messing with the. How you talking about some come back to me and you got a girlfriend?
That's how them celebrity motherfuckers move. It's a different
nigga
world.
Out here wilding.
I thought it was the same as the young sister he was.
Kanye West Kimberly went on TV and said the reason why they not together is that he's really good at doing big gestures, but not the day-to-day small things.
Bitch, make up your mind. Like, nobody's.
You gotta do both. Don't make up. I will slap you with this microphone. I wish a nigga.
So
I will bake this wine glass upside your head.
You gotta figure out what kind of nigga.
No, you need to have balance.
So
there needs to be balance.
What small gestures?
Like, okay, we all know Kim's probably a workout junkie, going jogging together. Those are small things you do with somebody. Or like, going on a fucking date to the amusement park. Those are small things.
Not for them. You understand who they are?
Man, do you understand that bitch left that nigga because of that? I'm gonna need him to understand what the fuck is up.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Regardless, I know no matter what.
Celebrities got a different lifestyle.
Even in real life, my nigga.
No.
Yes.
But here's the difference. She don't need him.
No, right. You know how much money Kim makes? Do you know their $60 million home? She wanted it, so she gave him $30 million to let her have it. Yeah. Could you imagine pulling $30 million out? How would someone do that?
What you're watching is a divorce by two motherfuckers who don't need each other.
No, they don't. By no means. They don't need each other.
So you getting to see
Kim makes so much money.
She just don't want to be married to the nigga no more.
She probably don't fuck with him no more.
She probably said that as a clean way of saying he's a fucking weirdo and I had to get away from him. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably a clean way. Hey, he did the big shit.
But that song that he altered for Kim during the concert, he originally wrote for Amber Rose, and everybody's like, "You messy nigga."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's so messy. He's so messy. So it's sad to see, and I hate to be this person, but like I miss the old Kanye. God forgive me. I hate saying it out loud, but I feel like all of us feel that way, right? It's not just me.
So, can we be?
Do it.
I've never been a Kanye West fan.
What the fuck did you just say? Oh my God, guys.
So I've seen this coming years ago.
You've never been a Kanye West fan?
Life. He's had some songs I like, but I've never been like, oh shit, this new. Never. My friends, I always tell this nigga Bama. As soon as he gets some money, y'all gonna see.
Damn Bama.
And
you know it's real when you use this term.
Yeah. So I'm like, this nigga Bama, and I tell him, as soon as this nigga gets some money, y'all gonna see. And this was years ago, and everybody like, you tripping, you hating. I'm like, oh no, the nigga shit cool, but.
Damn.
But slowly but surely, as he started to unravel.
No, you right.
And when he lost
when his mom died, that was it.
No, when he went on this MAGA shit, I called all my homies.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I told you niggas. I waited 10 years. But I was right.
Dang.
I so mad once he threw a fit. I'm like, oh, my God. But here's the funny thing, right? The Drink Champs interview, I loved it. And I like him now more than I ever did. Just because he was talking shit.
Yeah.
And... So, but just watching him, like when he was, I was like, it's not for me. It's not my vibe.
Dang, that's crazy.
So I don't know none of the albums everybody be talking about.
What?
I don't give a fuck about none of them songs.
Oh my God. I can't even, what the fuck is going on next to me right now?
Yeah, I'm telling you. But I called it. I saw it come. I said, watch how this nigga act when he gets his money.
He said he don't be, what?
Nope.
We're going to leave that topic alone. Let's move forward. Christmas as an adult means what to you?
You go broke if you stupid. You go broke if you stupid. I think. Wait a minute, I got some cheeks. You go broke trying to prove to your kid that they were good enough for Santa Claus to bring them a bunch of toys.
You tell your kid about Santa Claus?
I'm letting my son 6. I'm just letting him ride it out. When Lauren was a kid, I let her ride it out. When she decided that, yeah, fuck all the Santa Claus shit.
Dad, I need this. You were like, all right.
So
Layla doesn't. You know what's so funny? It's like, I don't think Layla even understands the whole Santa Claus thing. I think she just, like, when I put the Christmas tree up, she's like,
oh yes, it's
lit.
Yeah,
like, it's about to be it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think she thinks about Santa Claus. Like, I don't think she even thinks that. She's just like, I'm getting shit, and I know it's coming soon, and I don't give a fuck
the
what's
tree
going.
is a clear sign.
I see packages getting dropped off. It's about to fucking happen.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she even affiliates Santa, and we don't talk about it.
Right. No, my son is full on Santa Claus and what's going on, and Santa Claus gonna give me this, and you know, he's like, he knows.
You
that
let him think some cracker is bringing it. Let me tell you something.
Listen, when he finds out, he'll find out. I don't think speed woken my son into.
Nah, don't speed woke him.
You know what I mean? He's
just, you don't need to do all that. Let him live his life. Let him live his life.
Yeah, once he get old enough and his friends.
Once you get older, it's done. You can't reverse it. You can't go back.
Just, you know, and I don't want him fucking it up for no other kids. I don't want to be like, 6-year-old, ain't no fucking Santa Claus, it's your mother and your father. And he goes, my dad said ain't no Santa Claus, it's not real. It's just mommy and daddy, and just fucking ruin some other kid. You don't know what people, you know.
You don't know what everybody going through.
Yeah, that may be the one thing that glues some families together.
No,
like
you right. You
fucking
right.
bullshit Christmas fair. You know what I mean? And here I am. Yeah, son, when you go to school,
and
you
fuck your friends.
Yeah, tell your motherfucking friends ain't no Santa Claus. And yeah.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Yeah, like, who would do that to a child? I know niggas.
I would do that to a child. I actually told some kids at school that Santa wasn't real. I was like, y'all sound dumb as shit. My mom works her ass off and puts shit on layaway in June just so I can have Christmas. I don't know what the fuck y'all think this shit is.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I have a cousin.
That's when Walmart still had layaway.
My cousin is one of the most realest gangsters I know, right? Love him to death. But when we were kids, this motherfucker was a Santa Claus believer. My older cousins, all girls, were fucking assholes. And it's Christmas, and I remember it like yesterday, because we were like 6 or 7. I'm older, so I'm at 7, so he's 6. And they're just beating him over the head with the fact that Santa Claus isn't real. So they're like 12 and 13.
Oh, that's a shitty
girls
age.
get in that age
that's
where
a
they just
shitty
fucking
age
grown
for
and
girls.
they know everything.
That's when your mom had to uppercut you a little bit extra.
That's like you little bitches. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
you know, for sure.
But we're like 6.
Yeah.
We're kids.
Yeah.
And he got so mad, and he stormed upstairs crying and hollering. And this was like one of the first mini tantrums. I was like, oh, this nigga angry. I didn't know. That was my first time.
Temper, huh?
I said, oh, he got anger issues. I'm little.
Yeah.
But I'm watching him go off. Because it's like, motherfucker, this Santa Claus, he gonna come.
And they were like, there's no such thing as Santa. And he was like, everyone must die.
That's how they did it with their sneaky ass. They got us away from our aunts and uncles, so they couldn't hear them tell us this shit. And we're over by the steps, and they just like, ain't no Santa Claus, he ain't real. This. And I'm over here like, and he looking at me, and he was,
his whole life was just
it was
shattered.
just falling out of him. And I'm like, oh fuck! I was like, you mean bitches.
To be a kid again.
Yeah. I was like, you fucking mean.
You guys are assholes.
Yeah, he just stormed upstairs, and yeah, my aunt and my uncle was fucked up behind it, because you know what I mean. My uncle used to dress up as Santa Claus, all that shit.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah, he used to dress up as Santa Claus.
So then it was dead.
The whole shit.
Oh, that sucks. That
yeah,
sucks.
I'm like, fuck. I'm like, y'all fucking bitches, man.
You fucking assholes.
So I don't do that. When my son realized.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I just don't think Layla even thinks that. I think Layla really does know that I do everything.
Fucking Easter Bunny shit.
Oh no, we're not
all
doing
of that
Easter
shit.
Bunny.
I don't go all deep into Thanksgiving because it's some bullshit, and I don't go all deep into Columbus Day because it's some bullshit. But
Columbus Day
or Independence Day is bullshit. We
yeah,
go all
we
out
don't do
June.
yeah we go all on Juneteenth for
you know
sure.
What I'm saying?
For sure.
But yeah, I let him have. Come on, it's Christmas. Don't give a fuck about that shit. He's 6. What are you doing? You're terrible. You are. Let me say this.
Can he be a black Santa at least? Like,
But
God damn.
we got, all
you
our
got black
PJs
Santas?
got black Santas. and
Okay,
shit,
I'm
yeah.
like, I just don't want my kid thinking it's okay for some old fat white dude to be in my fucking house.
Sneaking through, eating your snacks, and leaving.
I will shoot Santa by accident.
Santa be a motherfucker. Come on,
He'll be a motherfucker that night. Because
that night.
first of all, and I don't even have a chimney. I'd be like, how the fuck you get in here? We gotta handle this.
Have you seen the Santa Claus commercial where he has an affair with this dude?
What are you talking about?
Oh my God, we have time.
There's a Santa Claus commercial?
It's in a different country. I don't think it's Norwegian. So it's Santa Claus.
Why do we have to do all this? My job does this stuff. And this is where maybe I'm more elderly than I would like to. I have a lot of conservative ways in me. But like my job, we have to choose our pronouns that we would prefer to be called. Like, when they introduce themselves, they're like, hi, I'm Keishelle. I'm a payroll analyst. And what?
Yeah, Santa Claus falls in love with the man on a holiday ad.
Anyways, we have to choose our pronouns and say, like, I like to be referred to as her, she, and hers. And so that's how we introduce ourselves at my job.
What do you mean? Like, hi.
Hi, I'm Keishelle. I'm the payroll analyst. My pronouns are her, she, hers, and whatever.
What kind of bullshit is that?
It's because we started having transgender employees and becoming gender fluid.
Yeah. Oh. It's quiet because you watching Santa Claus kiss this dude.
No. This is the most disgusting Santa I've ever seen in my life, too.
He look like a real Santa that really be out here working.
He looks like
he really got reindeer that fly.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. That's in Canada? The Canadians are wilding?
Nah, it's Norway. Norwegian Postal Service are celebrating the holidays with a heartwarming ad. Which sees a man named Harry fall in love with Santa Claus and celebrate 50 years since the decriminalization of homosexuality in Norway. Yeah. So the ad is to...
No.
So I don't... No. I'm not in Norway or Norwegian.
We gotta chill, guys. It's a little much. That was a lot. I was more appalled by how gross the Santa was.
That's a real Santa. Like, I think that's real Santa.
That man looked like he's...
That nigga out here really dropping toys off and sliding down chimneys. He got soot all in his beard. He got chimney smoke all in his
I'm like, they kissed each other. Oh, my God.
But if you see the ad, like, they kicking it one year. Like, when he comes to his house, they hang out and shit. Like, they talk and laugh and drink wine and all kind of wild shit.
Oh, hell no. Why? What? Why would that ever be the ad?
All I'm thinking is, like, where the fuck is Miss Claus at? Well, this nigga out here really sliding down chimneys though. Like, you really.
She's like, he's faithful. Meanwhile,
he's delivering joy to all the girls and boys.
I trust him and I love him. And he's like, I'm over here sliding more down just one sled. You heard? Like,
let me come drop you off some mistletoe. Where did you show up at? What wrong with this nigga?
You're gonna burst into flames.
That's fine. Oh, okay. I live in Arizona. We're accustomed to the heat.
It's fine. Oh my gosh. I just don't know why. And this is like maybe where, as a parent, like, I get. Did your kid watch Pete the Cat?
Not if I can help it.
Okay. Anyways, they have a 2-male relationship and they're raising one of the kids and the characters, but they don't go into details of like them being obviously a same gender relationship. That doesn't bother me because I feel like they need to see it because you're going to see it in real life and I don't want you to stare at it. Wait, hear me out.
My son stares.
Oh, God.
And I don't bother him about it. Fuck it.
He's a starer?
Yeah.
That's so awkward.
My nephews.
Oh, no.
Them niggas crazy. My sister, my youngest sister, has a friend, poor kid. He's been gay his whole life. And I'm not calling him poor kid because he's gay. But I'm saying bless his heart. And so,
that's not any better.
I know. That's wrong. So what I'm saying is, you watch him young. I'm like, damn, he a little sissy boy. He out there playing with the girls, jump rope, hopscotch. And so as he's starting to get older and more comfortable with himself, so one day, this nigga puts on a fur vest, a white wig, some knockoff Uggs. And so we hustled out our house. We sold loose cigarettes, and my mom was a candy lady. So we see everything going in the hood. This nigga comes to the door in all his gay glory. confident as he can. My smallest nephew, kids will say what kids say. Ooh, you ugly.
Kids are so rude.
I think ugly is the worst thing you can call a person.
Yeah, no, you can't come back from that.
I think, and I mean, he was a young guy, and I laughed on the inside just because I thought it was funny. Mm-hmm. But you kind of feel sorry because he's going through whatever it is he's going through. But kids don't give a fuck about what you're going through.
Kids are so effing mean.
They don't give a
Layla
fuck
has called me fat before. She's called me fat, and she didn't say it mean. She definitely called me fat though, for sure.
Yeah.
I started working out immediately. She called me fat during our birthday trip in Cali.
Yeah.
She grabbed my fat on my belly and she said, "You're fat," and I was like, "I never."
Fuck all these kids.
She didn't say it to be me. She was just pointing out a fact.
And I think my nephew was surprised. Because just yesterday he saw him without this.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what goes on in their minds.
No, for sure.
Women present themselves in that. I'm gonna just say this: he wasn't used to. He was new at this. Yeah. So it wasn't right. It was his first time. He probably had to work it out a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta do a little. It takes a couple times to get your look together.
Even girls, it takes so. He was wrong.
Yeah, because we all know the girl who just got her first wig compared to the girl who's wearing a couple wigs.
This nigga just got his first wig.
Yeah.
It was a big white X-Men Storm wig, like it was white.
Oh my God.
And he probably, if I had to give him a body type, Bobby Shmurda.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was weird.
Small, skinny dude.
Dang, you're ugly.
I mean, and he kind of leaned out from behind me because I opened the door. And I think he wanted to, and he's like, "Damn, you." I was like, "Fuck, bro."
That's so sad.
And like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just fucked his spirit.
Yeah, for sure.
But he's 6, so fuck you. He's a 6-year-old.
Yeah,
I mean?
but
he, it's funny. I don't think he was much more. I think he probably was about 18 or 19. So he was. I don't even know if he was that old. I don't know, but he was.
That's still rough. Kids are mean.
Kids are shits.
And they don't really mean to be mean. They just really say what comes to mind.
And we provide an environment that's so safe for him that he's confident in saying what's on his mind. Yeah. So it's like, do you go old school and you're seeing and I heard?
No.
Shut your ass up, or do you allow him to say?
But it's wrong. It's better.
I had to tell him, I'm like, look, you can't.
Yeah.
After I closed the door and stopped laughing, I had to I was like. I was shocked, and that's my reaction to shock. If I'm shocked, I'll giggle a little bit. I'm like, because I felt bad for the kid. You know what I mean? Just because I've known.
I always feel like, I don't know. I don't want to say I feel bad, but I know a lot of people who are homosexual have these horrible stories, and I feel really like I feel bad for them because I'm like, but it's also like that's really how the world's gonna treat you though. So if you're not willing to gear up and get ready for battle, you may not be the path for you, friend.
We all get teased and dragged for some shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
I had braces for 4 years and I got teased for 4 straight years.
Well, shit, I was poor. So
yeah, like straight up. I got teased from my mom wanting to beat some girl's ass who tried to jump me. I got teased for girls still
You remember the time your mama grown ass?
Remember that time your mom went to that girl's house with a baseball bat and her Tim's on? Yeah, I do. I was right there. Shit was pretty fucking wild.
It was one of those days.
It was a rough day in my 15th year of life. I tell you that. But like, it's like I know how much I got bullied, and I don't have too many things wrong with me. I mean, I'm a little strange, but like nothing like you can pinpoint to be like I'm gonna pick on her about that.
What society may deem as
normal. Exactly as normal. So I couldn't imagine adding another layer of like what being homosexual or being transgender or being like people are vicious. And they will tear you the fuck down.
And especially nowadays when you can hide behind a computer.
Oh, yeah.
And be... And
with your Twitter fingers.
Yeah, and the fucked up thing is they're just as bad, if not worse, as they're trying to say you are. But from the safety and the anonymity of the fucking internet. Yeah,
because I can be on my computer. And I know you're not going to punch me in my fucking face.
And that's the thing.
Because back in the day, you say something and you better
get off at the bus stop.
You better be willing to back that shit up. Because we go... When as soon as that bus pull off...
We on your ass.
I'm on that ass.
But the internet is a coward's favorite hiding spot. You know what I mean?
And it's sad because it's like, You remember when the internet wasn't even like a focal point? Because I feel like I recall that.
Yeah.
Like
that's what all you can do is chat in the messenger.
Yeah, the AIM, the AOL.
It wasn't that shit. Wasn't
that was it, and it was like you weren't about to be like what Twitter fingering on AIM.
No,
because who the fuck was gonna see it?
Yeah,
just the two people that were in there.
There's a bunch of people talking and arguing, but I think once social media has shrunk the planet.
It's so ghetto,
and everything is.
But like, it's so awesome to have it, but it's just
it's two sides to every coin. You know, it's good and bad, but I think. You know, if you're getting bullied on the computer, the fuck off the computer.
You just beat somebody's ass.
Get the fuck off the computer. If you're getting bullied on...
Pull up. Beat that person's ass.
Or if you can't take it, don't go on Facebook.
Well, and that's another thing is like, if you can't take it, you shouldn't be on social media.
Because you have a right to be there.
Right.
And you don't really have to be there. So there's two things.
It's an option. It's an optional thing.
Yes, you have a right to go on all these platforms.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be on any of these motherfuckers.
Nope.
So if you're going in...
People used to live lives without social media. I know that may be shocking to a lot of people.
A lot of motherfuckers.
But we used to just go outside and ride our bikes, and whatever house had the most amount of bikes and our friends' bikes, we'd go into that one. That's the house we're going into today. And that was it. And if we were at the park all night playing manhunt, so be it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
and when the street light came on, you better make sure you in that house because you knew you got your ass whooped in the conversation.
It was ass whooping.
Unless it was a cookout and your mom let you be out till God knows what time because they drink and smoke and don't give a fuck what you doing.
Right.
So live your life.
If they know y'all in the backyard, y'all safe. Yeah.
But if they say Europe, you better Europe right back. You heard? Like that was how I was raised.
But it's just it's different. Like
it's totally different.
I see kids even like taking their lives because of internet bullying. It don't make sense to me.
No.
I'm just not of the era, and you want to be sensitive to it. I don't want to be like, just don't fucking get on the internet.
Yeah, no. Like my thing is like, there's a lot of stuff like the suicide stuff makes me sad. When I see kids as young as like 9, 12 killing themselves, I'm like, bro, like you haven't even lived the shitty part of life yet. You still got your shitty 20s, friend. This is nothing.
You ain't even got no pimples yet.
You're gonna wish you had this when you hit your 20s.
Your teeth ain't fall out.
Wait till you hit your 30s and you're trying to buy a house. You're gonna really wish you were back here.
You're really born to put a fucking gun in your mouth. You ain't got a chance.
You don't even have. You didn't even give yourself a chance to get to that part. Yeah, that's the good times.
It's funny.
But it is one of those things where it's like I could see just the way we've made technology such a major part of people's lives. Why people do it. Like, I get it, but I wouldn't. I
don't. After you've been through some real shit, and maybe the internet is real shit now, and
I'm
just so far past.
But we're not. We're just not that people. We're not those people.
I'm just like, all right. And if every time I go on the computer, somebody teasing me, I'm gonna block you. You ain't teasing me.
I block everybody. I block people just because I don't want them to see my shit sometimes.
Or fuck you, I'll go somewhere else.
Or I'll delete it and make a new one. The fuck, I don't like. It's so expendable. Like it can be taken care of.
I don't know. My mom and my dad, they just instilled in me like friends come and go.
Yep.
Fuck the motherfuckers.
Yep.
And learn how to entertain yourself.
Yep.
But not everybody's like that. And
no, but not everyone's raised like that.
And some motherfuckers need to be loved by their peers and need to be. I don't know.
I don't understand that either.
They can have it. I'm good.
I don't need to be loved by my peers.
Fuck them. Fuck them all.
No. I actually feel safe. I just told you I just want to buy a bigger house to be more comfortable in.
And yeah, you need a dog though. I
really want to steal. I want to steal Tootsie. I'm still working on it. I'm gonna steal that dog.
Or you can get your own dog and keep it
or
around
I can just steal that dog.
Yeah, or you can steal the dog.
I'm gonna steal the dog.
Already paid for.
It already likes me. I don't even have to do anything.
I like Tootsie.
Tootie's cool. A good dog.
Tootsie's cool.
Tootie's a good dog. So how much is too much to spend on Bae? Did you buy Monique's gift yet?
I don't know yet. What? It's different for me and you. Now you got a boyfriend. This is my life.
Oh, I didn't even know he was my boyfriend. I mean, he's not my boyfriend.
Okay, all right. Well, fuck yeah.
I have a man who doesn't want to commit to me.
I got a family.
Yes, you do.
Okay, you spend different on your family than you do.
Oh, how much do you spend on Bae? I don't care about that.
Whatever she want.
What?
Yeah, she asked for.
Is that real life?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Is that what happens when you guys get tired and worn down? You just whatever makes you shut up and be happy.
But here's the thing: like she already know what the money is.
Oh, I see.
And she'll say, "Hey, I like this. Fucking get it." Like she was looking at some funny looking Timberlands today, and some perfume in a bag.
Funny looking Timberlands.
Yeah. She's from Cali, so her style is different than mine.
Why are we wearing Timberlands in Arizona?
I got a pair of Timbs.
I don't have a pair of Timbs. I just never Tim Weather.
It's just
that's the Maryland
DMV.
you. It's always
it's
always
Nike
Tim
boot
Weather
and Timbs and phones.
Oh no, I got some Nike boots.
Okay,
though. It's always Nike boot.
Nike
weather.
boots. I got Timbs and
Timbs,
I got phones.
You know why? I think the Timbs are just heavy.
They are.
I think that's why I just don't want to do that.
They are heavy.
They're heavy.
But the motherfuckers in the closet.
Ooh.
I may have to. I don't know. I may have to throw the butters on. It
you
just
never
may
know.
be,
I guess you never do know.
You don't never know. Yeah, but
it just be hot, man. It be hot as shit here.
It's 48 degrees. I can put some Timbs on 48-degree weather.
With what? What would I wear that with?
I got the big ass bubble.
Oh my god, you're
you're
so DMV. It's so crazy.
I got the whole shit.
You got the bubble jacket with the Timbs and the jeans. You just waiting.
Shit. Just ready.
You just need someone to pull the camera out and you ready.
I'm on.
You. I fucking hate your ass. What is wrong?
That young nigga shit.
Fucking hate you.
So what is too much to spend? What are you getting your boo?
Stop
it.
I'm not getting him nothing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hear me. Listen to me. Hear me. So we've started with. He asked me what I wanted for Christmas, like almost beginning of November, almost, and I was like sending him stuff I wanted, and then I was like, I'm not your girlfriend. Let's reel this back in. Hold on. Hear me out. Hold on.
Okay.
I told him, I was like, let's not do Christmas gifts this year. Let's just go on a trip together this year. Like, let's just both of us put some money together to go on a trip. I'd rather us spend money to go on a trip. And there's been no movement with that.
Because you probably want to get you a fucking gift.
I don't want a fucking gift.
So what? It ain't about you.
What the fuck? The gift is for me.
It's about giving. I try to help you, bro.
I know what I want, and I don't want that. I'm also not a name brand person. He's a name brand person. Like, he does the Dolce and Gabbana really nice shoes. He has like the fancy ass like wallets and shit. I don't do that.
Ain't nothing wrong with having a little fancy.
I don't want to have to do it back.
You don't want to reciprocate.
I'm not doing that.
But
I'm not dropping 11. He sent me an $1,800 watch.
Okay.
What the fuck? You are not my nigga. I don't give a fuck. You are not my nigga.
I won't tell you how much it costs, but yeah.
No.
The point is,
no.
If that's his gifting style,
no.
Just let him gift you the shit he wants to gift
He
you.
can still give me whatever he wants to, but I'm not doing that.
Right, but you don't have to match his gift.
What? Why do I feel obligated to do that?
Because it ain't about the tag or the price. It's about the gift. It's about Merry Christmas, nigga. Here go a motherfucking vest or whatever the fuck you.
I don't even know. I really, genuinely have no idea what to get him. Couldn't tell you if I wanted to.
Guys, like, get him some fucking dope ass cologne.
He doesn't wear cologne.
Well, then make him wear cologne that you like him to wear. Go smell some shit that you like.
Just smell some.
Tell him put a ribbon on that motherfucker. You don't like cologne?
Ugh.
What you want niggas to smell like?
Buying a gift for someone who's not my man just does not sit well with me. I don't know why.
That's your man.
He's not my man. He went to a Rolling Loud concert for 3 days in California without me, and I had Tootsie the whole time, which is totally fine. But all I could think of, and we had this conversation before he left, is like, technically he has a loophole. He can be like, well, we're not together.
Let me tell you something.
And he can go do whatever he wants.
Married niggas, the whole family's around the corner. Don't get caught up in that shit.
Listen.
Get in your vibe.
I'm not. I can't spend my money on somebody who ain't mine. Ooh, God, Jesus, that feels dirty. There's so many bad things that can go. No, I'm good.
So you think you buy a nigga some quick little $100, $200 cologne?
Why would I spend $100 on anybody except for my daughter? That is crazy.
It's a punk ass $100.
What the fuck? My cap is $50. Damn. My cap is 50.
Okay, cool. Well, then go to Nordstrom Racks and get them some little.
I don't know. That's not like a lot of effort. I think we should just stick to what I said. We'll do a trip whenever.
The trip costs way more than that.
Well, then I guess we're not doing a trip. I don't know what to tell you.
The trip will run you 2-3 G's.
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
Your average trip, a bullshit, just go somewhere, come back. At least
we were looking at Sacramento. That's not an expensive trip. We probably dropped like $2K. We split it. Both dropped like $1K on it.
Right, with shopping and fucking, it's gonna be a $3,000 trip. You got fly out there, you got room and board, you got Uber everywhere.
Ooh. I just can't.
So you go spend.
I cannot support buying a man something who's not my man. I've fucked up and done that so many times. It's like almost a life lesson at this point.
It's an insignificant amount of money.
I don't give a fuck.
Just
do you know what I could do with $100?
Enlighten me, because I can do shit with it.
I can fill up my gas tank 2 times.
Not now. Get gas $4.75.
No, it was $52.73 today. 2 times. I can fill up my gas tank 2 times. I could get Layla some more Bluey figurines that I know she would love. What else can I do with $100? I could go out to lunch with my friend Aaliyah. I could do so many things. Spend $100 on a man who can't commit to me. I can't do it. Jesus, I can't. I can't do it.
All right, we can get away from.
Ooh, Lord, my heart.
Whatever she wants.
What's the cap?
Your cap is your cap. People around you know. People who around you who you get gifts for, or who around, they know what you make. They know what it is. But I think the most I got Monica Gucci bag for Christmas.
Maybe I date poor men. Maybe that's the problem.
That shit ain't. No,
maybe I don't date men who care about me. Maybe that's the deeper issue. Does anyone love me?
So,
the only man who ever wants to spend a lot of money on me is the man I'm dating now, and I refuse to spend money on him. So I'm like, please don't buy me anything. Yeah. But men before that, they would never spend money on me. And I would just be like...
But you young, and so you dating in your range, and in that range, not a lot of guys are financially prepared to... Now, as niggas out here with some money, y'all age.
Where?
You grown now.
Where?
But I'm saying when you young and you dating in your 20s.
Oh, yeah, they were broke niggas. Yeah, they were broke niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
Where are the men with money? You know men with money?
My niggas got money. I don't hang around broke people because I don't want to hear that shit.
But your niggas are like my mom's age.
Not all of them.
Talk about that offline. We might have to get with it. I want to go to Cabo so bad and no one will take me. And I just want to be in a G-string. You can see me in a G-string bathing suit if you take me to Cabo. That is a really good fucking deal, man. That's a really, I've been working out since August. You
won't let anybody not know that you've not been working out.
I've been working. If somebody don't take me to some beach with the toucan bird.
When your birthday?
October. I want to go in March. I need to find a boo now.
You got a boo now. Start dropping Cabo in.
Go.
Why not? He don't want y'all to get kidnapped.
He doesn't want to go to Cabo.
He want the cartel to kidnap y'all.
I feel like he likes to hang out with his friends more than me. And that's all. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. In other news, I've been seeing a lot more videos of women proposing to men. Have you been seeing that?
Oh, yes.
Have you been?
Is niggas saying yes? I never see the end.
Niggas are saying yes.
Okay.
So, I've seen one of a nigga saying no. I've seen one of a nigga saying yes. Let me be clear.
So I just think it's just the financial dynamic is shifting. Most people who control the money technically control the relationship.
Yep.
And
if you're not making as much as your woman, then yeah, I guess I could see that.
Yeah. And so some chicks don't want to wait. They're like, nigga, here goes this motherfucking ring.
I low-key am starting to throw the whole marriage idea out. I'm like, just give me a kid and we can figure out the schematics later, sir.
And guys don't like being put on the spot.
No.
I think it's embarrassing. So I think it's embarrassing for women to propose to you. And you're like, oh my God. And you fanning your eyes like a bitch. And you say yes and y'all hug and kiss and everybody clap. Get the fuck out of here. You whole ass nigga. But
it's not for me. I can't do it.
Shit's getting even. Like the roles are reversing. And
I feel like with time changing, like as I'm getting old, I just really am not seeing the point of marriage. I've been doing a lot of like watching documentaries on it.
You were just arguing me to the ground.
I really was. Like 2 episodes we were arguing. And now as time progressed, and I don't know if it's because of who I'm dating, but I don't really see the fucking point.
It's
like what? I don't want, like I can get everything myself. Not to be rude, I guess marriage is about love and unionship, but it's also a business aspect.
Partnership.
Yeah, and I'm like, if I can do everything by myself, what's the point?
So I think
I just need you to get me pregnant.
You can get pregnant anyway.
No, I don't want to do that. You
go to the store and get pregnant?
No, I don't want. I want to pick my suitor. I want to make sure the DNA is like solid. I don't want to. Oh God, it was a gamble with the first baby daddy, bro.
Stop it.
Oh God.
I want to hear about it. You got a beautiful baby out the deal.
That man's nauseous. He makes so nauseous. Oh my God.
You wasn't saying that when he was on top of your ass.
Which is surprising because now I would be like, if he touched me, I probably would throw up.
Right, but because y'all done been through some shit that made him.
God, God.
Right. Y'all done been through some shit.
Oh, it makes me sick. I can't believe it.
I see it in your eyes. You get all
Can you
queasy.
see?
Yeah,
It's really nasty.
yeah.
He really makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
But like, I don't see the point in marriage so much anymore. It's like once you have achieved so much by yourself on the partnership, the business aspects of the marriage, it's just like, what's the point?
So, it's a business thing.
It is a business thing, and that's why I'm like, I
but it's
can do it
always
myself.
it's always been a business thing. The industry made it this
You're
pie
right.
in the sky.
You're right.
Love shit. And while they were making it that, they were charging you $5,000 to $10,000
Yep.
for a dress.
Yep.
They were charging you $5,000 to rent.
And
a
I don't
hall.
see the point.
The caterers $5,000.
Nope.
You gotta get suits for everybody. You gotta fly all these motherfuckers.
And then you
out.
combine all your shit with somebody else and hope if something goes left, y'all good. What?
But see, this is so when you go in now as marriage is a partnership, you got two motherfuckers who got their own and rock with each other, and then you bring those two things together and make this one with provisions. Like, hey, look, if we're gonna do this, let's both get equal prenups.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just telling you.
I am really all right, actually.
Yeah,
if I get this house like I plan on doing, I don't want to get married because I don't want no issues, buddy. I just want a baby. What's good? Can we get some babies going? I don't know about this whole getting married thing anymore.
But you need.
Ugh.
You need. Hey, these colors got your ceiling looking crazy. But you need two parents for your motherfucking baby.
No, for sure, and that's the part that I do want, right? But I don't need marriage for that.
No, but what I'm saying is you need two parents under one roof.
Ooh.
For your baby. Like my goal, because listen, I'm gonna tell you, for me, my dad wasn't at the house.
Right.
And
I feel like you turned out fine.
Yeah, but I mean, my uncles were fucking stellar.
Yeah.
And my big homies were phenomenal.
For sure.
I grew up in the crack era, and I was probably one of the most protected, like our neighbor, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I miss my pops.
Oh no, I hear what you're saying, right?
But you feel that shit. You feel it and you deal with it. But I never, until I was an adult, I never had breakfast with my dad.
Yeah, no.
Like, I never played catch with my dad.
No.
Until I was grown.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was already who the fuck
for
I was.
sure.
Like, but those moments like fishing and when you fall in, somebody your pep talk.
I mean,
you need that
my
energy,
dad's
you know?
brother, my uncle Michael, was that for me. Like, we used to go fishing at 5 a.m. with my Scooby-Doo fishing pole. I recall very vividly.
That's what I'm saying.
But like, I did that with somebody. You know what I mean? I had a father figure, even though it wasn't my dad. But so I do get what you're saying when you say that's important. But
no, it's important for me.
It's important. It's important. Let me be clear. My situation with Layla's dad has taught me two parents is what it is, right? That's definitely ideal. I went through a lot by myself with Layla, getting her tested for autism, all that stuff. That was a lot to go through by myself. Day to day, I'd be like, dang, I wish, ooh, Jesus.
Yeah.
What am I a little help, but you're a little tired. So like, don't get me wrong. But I think what I'm just trying to say is like, I do want to be with the next man I'm with. I want him to be a great dad. I want all that. But we don't have to do it the traditional way. You don't need to live here. You can stay here 3 nights a week.
I mean, whatever works, right?
Right, and just go back to your house. Like, I don't necessarily think I want all that anymore.
See, I don't ever want my son to not be able to come in the room and get me.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? Like, I never, and just as a dad, even, like, me and Monique split up for a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, and it's different not having my family. No,
it is different. I feel like that hits men hard.
Yeah, it's different.
That's hit you
niggas a lot. Because I know at a certain time, I'm hearing do. And I don't hear that shit. Yeah. I don't hear them little hot ass feet running through the house to jump
hitting that corner.
Yeah.
Hitting that corner real fast.
Uh-oh. You know what I'm saying? And you like,
no, it's different. It's definitely a different vibe, especially as a parent. Like, I know that's something I look forward to. Like, every morning Layla wakes up, I hear her move around a lot, and then the first thing she says is like, eat from her bed, all the way from her bed. She doesn't get out of my bed and come in my bed. She goes, well, good morning, mommy. How was you sleep? Like, all the way. I couldn't imagine. Yeah. I couldn't imagine waking up in that night. Even the night, like the weekends, I'm like, I'll take Layla overnight. I wake up and I'm like, all right, it's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna go get my kid now. It's been enough time alone.
Monique's finally gotten to the point where she can leave him over there. But the minute she's getting up, she's gonna get.
Yeah, no, literally. I woke up.
Me, I'm like, take these fucking kids. That's what grandparents are for.
No, I wake up at 9. I'm like, okay, I'll do brunch by myself. I like go do brunch after brunch. I'm like, all right, a bitch is ready to go get her kid now. That's enough for that.
Mom it out.
That was enough for that shit. I've been alone long enough, Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. Like, I'll say good parents. It's hard for good parents. It's some motherfuckers who were raised by nothing as parents, and that's what they emulate.
Yeah,
so
for
they
sure.
don't give a fuck.
For sure.
But it's hard for a good parent to not be a constant in their
No,
child's life.
it is.